All right. Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Pioneer Curious, testing out a Magda the Hoardmaster, Rakdos Dragons build. It's been a lot of fun. Fun matches. I think really enjoying Pioneer again. Or, yeah, I guess again. I played it when it first came out, but like, still enjoying Pioneer after a few tests. All right, so we got 3 lands, things to do. We're gonna have to put the dragon on the bottom to start. And we'll begin with a Thoughtseize. We have our combo of Unlicensed Hearst and Magda. Ooh, this looks like that's one of their enablers. The doorkeeper. All right, well, I mean, this looks like a fun brew. Um, Magda, not really the one we wanted to see there. We'll go ahead and run her out. Next turn, we can do Unlicensed Hearst to start triggering her on, at least once at this point. And our opponent is looking to want to mill. Maybe I don't know if they'll be milling themselves or not. Another land. It'll push. We will put on top. No sense in attacking, right? Now we need to remember our in-step trigger, our in-step responsibilities being unlicensed Hearst. So that's gone. That's gone. Breeding pool's gone. Temple Garden's gone. One doorkeeper. So that's what they're playing in Gotham. Well, we found the fatal push to answer that thing. That makes me happy. We're one treasure producer away. Oh wait. So we can't target that because it costs 3 mana. Let's see. We get 2 extra mana out of that. All right, well, we're down a treasure, but sometimes you just got to do it. We're down. I mean, with what our opponents probably wants to do with all that mana, I can't imagine it's going to be good for us. So I think we want to go ahead and take out one of their enablers, even at the cost of our own enabler being slower. Yeah, so just trying to keep the chat alive here. Introduce more people to my website. What did they find? Ooh, Arcades. That's bad for us. That's real bad. I'm in for 4. So is this all right. right, well, got another treasure token out of that. This is now a 2-2. Could have done our own, but it would only have been up to a 4-4. All right, well, we are in trouble, folks. We have answers. I mean, we have a deck full of answers and threats of our own, but all right. So I'm gonna draw some cards. Gonna draw some more cards. And we're gonna take our beats here. Yep. Hitting for 9. It's a fast clock. I mean, yeah, I just think we're dead. I'm not sure there's anything we can do. Actually, I mean, we need a go for the throat is good. That does shut down all of their shenanigans. Kill that. Get a treasure. I mean, we're not out of it yet. Hitting that go for the throat is crucial. We can attack, but if they just stick another Arcades, we're in big time trouble. And they can swing back for. I mean, I think we have to do this. I think we just have to put a clock on our opponent. It's possible we should have fired this up too, to be honest, and hit for 4 and forced a block, or got him down to 6. I know second I set a stop at the end of their main phase before combat, hopefully. High alert. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Creatures you control can attack as though they didn't have a defender. So now we're taking what looks to be 7. Exactly. So they probably would have taken the hit no matter what, and then we wouldn't have had a blocker. Okay, and then I think we die. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Good on our opponent. What do we want to do? We can't even get rid of Arcades with our Cruxipate, so I changed that in our sideboard. Brotherhood's in, doesn't really deal with a lot of what they're doing. Maybe just more go for the throats. We just need ways to interact with what they're up to. So bring in all of our removal and hope it's enough. Take out the unlicensed hearse, take out the fables, and run it like that. Yeah, man. I mean, this is an interesting strategy, interesting deck. We have a Thoughtseize, we have 2 kill spells. I mean, we'll keep it. We just need to make our land drops. I wish that was a swamp, obviously. Now we can maybe take this away. All right, well, maybe we're dodging something. Thoughtseize, there's a land. See what our opponent's up to. Carry added. High alert. Coral Colony. Keep the high alert, I suppose. Opponent's going to be sad when we make them sacrifice. Play with Fire really isn't that good of a card against our opponent. Most of their stuff is just out of range, so we're going to go ahead and use our mana efficiently. We want another forest. I think we're going to just, I mean, we need to make land drops, but hopefully we'll yeah, I mean, we were to hit a mountain and then a Thoughtseize, so we really just need to keep making land drops at this point. So maybe, I don't know, play with fire number 2. That'll at least help us. But our opponent's over there making land drops, getting closer and closer to Arcades, which Shielder's Edict would have been, is not that good against since it's a sacrifice effect. Great against those hexproof things, though. And number 3? Yep, number 3. Got rid of that. Got rid of that. And then Coral Colony, Hinterland Harbor, Caryatid. Hit them again for the scry. On top. So they have 2 cards in hand. And just, we need the lands though, is the thing. Comes in untapped though. I don't think there's any sense in plotting, to be honest. I think we want to just take their last card. Next turn we can play the Stingerback Terror and it'll be a 6/6. And then they're probably going to get their Jingotha now. I'm just high alert. Hit for 7, sure. Good, nice top deck from our opponent. Got the Jingotha. Can't really profitably attack now, thankfully, but they may still, I don't know. Decadent Dragon. That's a good one. Do we dare take the turn off? What does their Jingotha do? No card in your starting, it just is a 5/5. Oh, okay. That's nice. All right, well, we're just in a patient game right now, being at our life total. We're hoping our opponent doesn't draw anything like an Arcades. What does this do? Targeting me? Sure. I could have used that land. So yeah, all right. So I went ahead and ran out Magda, and hoping to then allow us to, we'll play the Decadent, we'll play Expensive Tastes, and if we don't make a land drop, make a land drop from our opponents maybe. Play something from our opponent. Opponent's being patient. What do we find? Go for the throat. I mean, I'm gonna risk it, even if it's not the right play. I'm gonna hope to hit a land off of their library. And do we get lucky? Sort of. We find a tap land. which I guess makes sense. But we still can block this Jingotha. And then we have the go for the throat if they happen to draw an Arcades. Man, they're just milling. They milled a Cavern, Swamp. Man, brutal. Brutal top deck. And now we're in a lot of trouble, I think. Swing with everybody. This guy says, until end of turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0, gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to player, draw cards equal to its toughness, and can attack as though it doesn't have defender. So I think we're going to take 5. Oh, you know, have to wait. Yeah, I want to keep our dragon around. It's going to pump something, sure. So I think what this allows us to do is next turn, we still need to make, we can kill this, have a blocker for the Jingotha, and hopefully they don't have another good top deck. Does this thing have reach or anything? All right, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cast Goldspan Dragon. Attack for 4. And kill that with a go for the throat. Okay, well, I mean, our opponent, we're taking a long time. Our opponent's playing a lot faster. All right, opponent. We just got to fade some things, man. We're at a point where we're almost lethal. Ah, they found another one. Okay. Almost lethal, but not quite. Man, the top decks over there are just insane. Opponent's doing really getting a lot of value here off the top of their deck, surprisingly. That's what it's there for. All right, that's some... Whew. I'm just over here, unable to commentate very well. I'm so stunned by what's happening. Great for our opponent. They are drawing extra cards with this guy, it looks like. I don't know if they can attack yet, and we're still one dragon away with haste of just closing this game out here. Going to game 3. Opponent's holding down the fort. Okay, commit the top deck of a dragon with haste. It's a Blackleaf Cliffs. I mean, we gotta just run out this guy for sure. The question is, when do we attack? All right, this spell costs, till end of turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card equal to its toughness. Can attack as though it didn't have defender. Wow, to its toughness. They're going to draw 16 cards whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. Okay, so we can go jump block, kill, kill. Okay, well, I hit him to 5. This is just not enough. 5 and 4 is 11. All right. We're going to hold down the fort and hope our opponent doesn't find something. So our plan right now is to go chump block. All right. That's good for us. So we want to go Jump block, 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 block maybe? Or just take a hit? And they sort of have to go for it right now, right? Does this thing get trampled? Am I missing something? Wow, look at those beautiful dragons. All right, now what? What horror awaits us? Venture into the dungeon. All right, they're just exhausting their plan, I think, unless I'm missing something. Which is possible. I'm not that familiar with the dungeon. All right. Gain 1 life to 13. I think, unless they have something with reach, I think they're just dead, right? Am I missing something with reach? All right. I was wondering. Nah, there's another gold spin. Okay, so, whew, that was a tough one. Now I'm thinking Crux of Fate doesn't look so bad, huh? These plays of play with fires are though, so maybe we take those out. Just this is brutal, man. What a game! These have been some fun games. This is what I was trying to say, and I keep getting distracted by the gameplay. But Pioneer Man, play some grindy, fun games, much like Modern did a while ago. All right, Thoughtseize, Sheoldred's Edict, Fable. We'll keep it. We put in one of our fables, and we have it in our opening 7. I'll take it. Fatal Push. Things are shaping up nicely for us. Our opponent kept 7 though. Arcades has got to go, I think. We can Fatal Push, our Sheoldred's Edict, something that they play after if we really want. They have a lot of powerful. Oh, that just hit 2 of them. 0 form. Cavern. Can put it on the graveyard. Our opponent might have brought in some counter spells. They are playing blue. I've not seen any though. Do they top deck amazingly well? Do they not? So far, they've managed to top deck exactly what they need. Yeah, that's a good one. I think we're just going to kill that. Try to slow them down a little bit. Thoughtseize, we don't know what they have. Could Thoughtseize and Sheoldred's Edict something? Just the one card. Okay, that one goes. All right, well, this is what we got. That's probably a mistake. We probably should have Sheoldred's Edict, but definitely should have Sheoldred's Edict. End of our turn, so they would not be able to do this. Into life. All right, well, we're gonna make. Hopefully, we'll start drawing dragons at this point. And then we need to. Hopefully, our opponent will not top deck anything good. So we're set up to take full advantage of our Fable. We're gonna pitch. We can pitch all the lands, especially if we draw another one. In order to, all right, get their Jangotha. Pitch 2 lands. Okay. Come on, action. Well, it's really not the action I wanted to see, but it's better than nothing. And I mean, the worst part about this is legendary, so we can't even target it with our flip side of Cheeky Cheeky. Yep. All right. Well, I mean, I think we're in good position. We just need to draw something. Our opponent's got their commander. Do they find a Arcades? They do. So now we really were hoping to find some kill spells off of that Fable, but instead we're just struggling. Kill spell, go for the throat. Perfect timing. Thank you, Magic Gods, for that. Okay, well, the race is on. They didn't get their commander. I don't know what I was thinking then. Thought they put their commander in their deck or in their hand, but apparently they did not. So they should still, unless I'm, yeah, I think. Okay, so tap and untap the creature control has no mana of any color. Okay. It's a blocker. Now they're gonna go get the commander. What does it say? All right, well, the race is on, folks. Go for the throat to kill their commander. Perfect. Things are looking better and better, except this is a create a token that's of a non-legendary creature. So our managed to, at this point, find the answers on time. I mean, our deck is doing exactly what we want it to do. Answers and threats right on time. So we're at opponent, going to play, depending on what they draw. Man, if they draw, they have a lot of live draws. If they just go with their commander, though, we can at least kill that at the end of turn and start swinging in. And then hopefully dodge enough to be lethal when we'll put them to roughly 2. Yep. And then they have another play. Man. All right, so this guy says, until end of turn, target creature you control gets, whenever this creature deals combat damage to player, draw cards equal to its toughness and it can attack as though it doesn't have defender. What a top deck. Another beautiful top deck from our opponent. And we are left wondering who to kill, right? We can kill the 5/5. I think we just have to go for this. Dragon? Fatal Push. So then they block here. I think we can get them now. All right, so we'll go Fatal Push. So this is the type of game that feels like it's getting it, and my opponent already disconnected. I needed to type my message before. Yeah, it feels like man, the power of Fable there. You can see it. But this is let's get the deck out here. This is the type that was the type of match that I feel like we've lost some And man, it's so much fun when you get into these games where it's back and forth, top decking wars, many different lines. Not all, and none of them are obviously the best. And you were able to navigate it to victory. We're navigated some of our. Maybe we played like our last match you can watch. Maybe we played it to the best of our ability, or best. We took all the best lines, and we still lost to our opponent's better cards or better top decking or whatever. But yeah, you're left wondering, oh, did I take the right line? And those are the. I mean, that's what it feels like where Pioneer's at right now. Where with Modern, it feels a lot more like decks just winning by turn 4 with overpowered undercosted threats. But could be wrong. Anyway, man, really fun couple of matches here. So thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Another edition of Pioneer Curious. Thanks for watching. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com. If you haven't already, please check out my website where you can read about my various commander brews, watch gameplay of my modern jank, and read my science fiction fantasy novel, The Podkind, that I'm publishing serially. And if you enjoy my content, please check me out on YouTube, Johnny Cycles. Click that subscribe button. Everybody counts. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one.